Now at 6:30 on WKYT this morning, hundreds are expected to gather to honor a Nicholasville police officer at his funeral later today.
New this morning, a woman's recovering from stab wounds after an assault on Bryan Station Road overnight.
And the TSA explaining to flyers how they can appropriately bring their gun onto a flight. How the administration will speak out in Lexington about how it can be done. Ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. St. Patrick's Day morning on WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. As you head out this morning, make sure you have something green, or you could get tacked with little pinchers.
And luck of the Irish to you today. We're pretty lucky. Weather looks fairly good once again. It's going to be a little bit cooler. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, it does look really nice. It'll be about 20 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday, but yesterday was one of those, I like to call them just anomalies. They're just ones that happen every now and then. It's not your usual weather. So 70s, hey, we'll take it. It was really, really nice, but unfortunately, we're back down toward average. This is still average and just above average. It's not all that bad starting off this morning and going throughout the afternoon. What you feel this morning is basically what you're going to feel this afternoon. Mid 50s, upper 50s in some locations. Down south, I believe we'll hit 60 to 61, 62, just because that front, when it makes its way through, it'll be later on this afternoon. So it'll actually give us some time to heat up. But we're sitting there, that slight chance of rain. Now I'll take you into Thursday. Thursday's our next best chance, not only of rain, but maybe even a few snowflakes, guys. And I'll go over the latest forecast coming up.
All right, we'll see you with the details in just a bit, and let's get to the news. They filled their town with blue lights and messages of support. And now today, a Kentucky community will come together to say goodbye to a fallen officer.
Nicholasville police officer Burke Rhodes was killed last week in a Garrett County crash, and today he will be honored by hundreds on his way to Camp Nelson National Cemetery. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us live from Southland Christian Church this morning, where Officer Burke's funeral will be held.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. It has been a very long and hard week for many who are mourning the death of the 35-year-old police officer. The funeral for the 8-year veteran of the Nicholasville Police Department will be here at Southland Christian Church on Harrodsburg Road at 12 o'clock this afternoon. Officer Burke Rhodes was killed 7 days ago in a 3-car crash at the Jessamine-Garrett County line. Vehicles in his funeral procession will leave around 1:30 p.m. from the Southland Christian Church and will turn right onto Brandon Road. From there, they will turn right onto US 27. The procession will go onto Main Street, where vehicles will turn left, passing the Nicholasville Police Department. Traffic is expected to be very heavy, and vehicles heading outbound on Nicholasville Road in Lexington will be diverted to Man o' War westbound toward Harrodsburg Road or to Man o' War eastbound toward Tate's Creek. Business owners who are closing their stores during the procession say they hope everyone in the area won't worry about the traffic, but instead will stop and take a moment to honor the fallen officer.
And everybody kind of knows everybody here, and we just wanted to pay our respects to him and his family and Nicholasville Police Department.
From the police department, the funeral procession will then merge back onto US 27 and will continue until they reach Officer Rhodes' final resting place, Camp Nelson National Cemetery. Live in Jessamine County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
A Lexington road is back open this morning after being blocked off during a police standoff. Happened around 9 last night on St. James Drive in the Idle Hour neighborhood. Police say they were called out to the home after getting a concern call from a behavioral health facility. When they arrived, someone came out of the home and claimed a man armed with a weapon was inside. Lexington police tell us the situation was resolved.
Now coming up on 6:34 on WKYT this morning, and Lexington police say a woman was stabbed overnight. This morning, the attacker is still on the loose. It happened around 1 o'clock this morning on Bryan Station Road near the White Castle restaurant there. Let's go to WKYT's Hillary Thornton joining us live, tracking the details of this crime alert. Hillary, good morning.
Good morning. We're here at the White Castle on the corner of New Circle Road and Bryan Station, where investigators say the victim had just gotten some food and walked a short distance down the road when she was sitting on a hillside eating when she was attacked. The victim told officers she had just had a fight with her boyfriend, who had walked on down the road when a gold Jeep pulled up next to where she was eating. Police say 2 men got out of the car and tried to rob her, and she then got into a shouting match with the 2 men. That is when police say one of the men then pulled out a knife and cut her in the neck. Her boyfriend, who was on down the road, heard the commotion and saw the fight when he looked back. Police say he then ran back to try and help. Meanwhile, the victim told officers one of the men then threw her down the hillside, and while on the sidewalk, he took out his knife again and stabbed her in the leg. Police say her boyfriend then brought her back here to the White Castle and then took off to try and catch the two men.
She had basically came in there when she was injured to get away from the assailant, and there was some blood on the floor in there where she was injured, and she's been taken to UK Medical Center for treatment.
Now she was taken to UK hospital with what we are told are non-life-threatening injuries. Police are continuing to investigate, and they say they are looking into all angles, trying to figure out what was behind this attack. They say right now at this point they do not believe drugs are involved. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Hillary. This morning, police are trying to figure out if flyers posted in a Lexington neighborhood represent free speech or harassment. The flyers contained a message about heaven and hell and were taped to cars and homes in a neighborhood off Armstrong Mill Road. The message is not from the Bible and discusses suffering. Investigators say they are still trying to figure out who left these flyers.
We had several people come and wanted to discuss with us, like to be saved. And we said we weren't interested. We have our own denomination, and we're very happy with it. And this is what I woke up to.
According to police, the case would cross from freedom of speech to harassment if specific threats were made.
The legal fight continues this morning over a proposed Grant County amusement park. Additional details are the group behind the Noah's Ark-themed park wants a federal judge to force the Commonwealth to allow them back into the sales tax rebate program. Answers in Genesis is currently in the process of suing the state over a lost tax incentive. The group says their application should be treated the same as a non-religious applicant. State officials have not commented.
Tuition at the University of Kentucky is going up, but not as much as it has in the past. The Board of Trustees approved a 3% increase for the fall of 2015, which brings UK's first-year tuition to $10,780. That increase will bring the average rate of increase for the last 4 years to 4.25%. From 2005 to 08, tuition increased 10%.
Well, today the Transportation Security Administration will be showing travelers how to bring guns onto planes. Stay with us on this now. They say that travelers can fly with their firearms, but there is a right way to do it. The TSA will break down the rules at Bluegrass Airport later this morning. Last year, more than 2,200 firearms were discovered at checkpoints nationwide. 3 have been found in Lexington just this year.
Mother Nature may cause trouble at a March Madness tournament location. The KFC Yum Center in Louisville is facing a parking problem because of the Ohio River. Floodwaters have claimed some prime parking spots downtown. 3 parking garages and 1 lot have limited space because of high water. Louisville's parking authority encourages folks to walk or carpool to the center for the game on Thursday.
And if you're wanting to see the Cats play in Louisville, be prepared to shell out a lot of money. We checked online at the NCAA's ticket exchange site, and tickets for Thursday night's game at the Yum Center were selling for anywhere between $100 and $300 per seat. But if you look for tickets elsewhere on the internet, experts say be careful.
It can be greatly disappointing to be all geared up to go and find out that the tickets you have purchased are fake, or to not get any at all if you've purchased them from a fraudulent source.
The NCAA encourages fans to buy tickets directly from either its website, where you'll find the ticket exchange, or from the host school's ticket office, which in this case is the University of Louisville.
Well, the stage is already set for those NCAA tournament games at the Yum Center. Crews at the arena installed the special floor over the weekend. Took them about 5 hours to do that. They're also building courtside seats with internet access for the media. The NCAA will be at the arena today, taking a look at everything and making sure it is ready to go for Thursday. And head over to WKYT.com for more on the men's and women's NCAA tournaments. And while you're there, you can sign up for our Hoops Hysteria bracket contest. You could win a 65-inch TV or a MacBook Air computer, among other prizes. So some good options for you. Let's check to see how traffic is moving this morning.
Time is 6:39. Let's go out to Officer Don with our check on live drive traffic this morning. Good morning, Don.
Hey, good morning. Getting a report of a little problem in the inner loop of Man-O-War at Parker's Mill. It's probably going to be a stalled car and not a collision, but very minor at the very most. Right now they're working that on the inner loop near Parker's Mill. Let's get a look outside as you plan to head out the door this morning. The live look at Broadway and High Street. Traffic looks good there. On our Waze map with the wide picture around town, Interstate looks clear. So does the Circle for the most part. A couple of stalled cars to deal with. You can see on Man-O-War as well around Alumni and Richmond Road, but nothing really blocking traffic or causing any major headaches on the way in. Now back to you in the studio.
All right. Hope everybody buckles up. Make it a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Don. A lot more news coming up from WKYT this morning.
Some unexpected and generous gifts have shown up at homes in a Lexington neighborhood. The message behind this cold hard cash next.
50s outside this morning. We head toward the afternoon, and these numbers are going to stay pretty much the same, maybe a few degrees higher. But we go toward tomorrow and Thursday, it gets much cooler, and I'll show you how low we go. Maybe even some flakes in the forecast. Yeah, you heard me right, a little snow. Coming up next.